Hey guys, I am updating a past video that I made years ago on my first channel that got deleted. So here it is in full updating view. This theory is about Scrooge McDuck, and that some people believe that he is dead, and that the people around him just work for him, and that they still around to help the nephews and Donald. Now, this theory has been for a long time, and it's kind of hard to explain how people think that Scrooge is dead and that all of these things are relevant. And it goes a little bit like this. DuckTales takes place before Scrooge was dead, and then after that, the nephews took over. I can't really say this is true or anything like that, or that Scrooge could be in a coma or anything like that, but for the most part, this is just what he's imagining what he could do with his nephews. Anyway, yeah. That's what happens. It's kind of hard to explain. It will go through a lot of stuff. So, let's just assume Scrooge is definitely in a coma in this theory right here. I think it suggests that Scrooge was in a coma and he just imagines all the servants of, like, Duckworth is still his butler. Peakley is still his thing. That's why they have all these things working for him. It's just he just imagines having the easy life of being rich and all. So it's just that. But the real thing about this theory is that it is not true. At least I don't think it's true. And here's why. And here's my theory. I think Scrooge faked his own death. Now, why do I think this? Well, I think it all starts on the old DuckTales. And that's why he has so many servants. I think the reason why is that he fakes his death just to get the Beagle Boys, magic of the spell, and all these villains that are after him think that he's dead. He faked his own death to pretend that eventually Scrooge keeps his money safe. So, when Scrooge gets his money, and he's rich and all, people want it. And eventually, he fakes his death to pretend that this happened. Unfortunately, this theory is definitely debunked because of the fact that there's an episode where Scrooge does fake his own death. In an episode. I'll have to leave that a link in the Gold Fever episode. And Glumgold is originally bought it. He thought he was dead, but unfortunately he tricked him and duped him and actually knew that it was him all along who gave him the gold fever. Boom. So it could be possible that Scrooge might do this again at some point in the future, but who knows? This is a theory I made up years ago, and it could be up to many people of what this could mean. And pretty sure to look up the original theory of this, because it's actually really interesting, I think. I don't quite remember how the theory went. It was either that Scrooge was in a coma, or he was actually dead, the nephews and Donald just lived there together, and they just imagined Scrooge is there. I don't know, I'll leave it up to you guys. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Scrooge faked his own death? Do you think he's still alive? Do you think he's dead? Do you think he's in a coma? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And I'll see you next time. And please subscribe for more videos like this one. Oh, one more thing before I move on from this video. I want to mention that I looked up a few things about this theory in particular, where I found it on a video. So it's either that the nephews or Donald Duck are in a coma, or Scrooge is in the coma of imagining all this in the mansion. Or the nephews are not really in a coma, and Donald and the nephews are just pretending that Scrooge is still there. Especially for the time being sake. They miss him too much in order to live reality without their Uncle Scrooge. So, whatever happened to Uncle Scrooge is a mystery. We don't exactly know. And, well, I really think he really faked his death, because he really has lived the test of time to even go through the fact that he may not even be dead. I think he might be still alive, staying alive forever. Because as far as the TV show goes for Disney, he is still currently alive, and he is definitely having adventures with his nephews, like in the reboot, for instance. So recently, he's still alive. This is a theory set in the future, where he's dead. So, according to Don Rose's comics, it is said that Scrooge could be dead die in the age of 100. So, that could happen when he turns 100. Right now, he's 57. So, who knows? He could be dead, or he just fakes his death. I really think he fakes his death, because really, Scrooge is a cartoon. And again, he is the richest duck in the world. I would imagine that he would probably live on for a long time. Probably further in than 100. I don't know. What do you guys think?